Hello. Today I have a Rainbird Longbird rotor in box. This one is from 1992. You see, it's pretty unique. We'll get into the insides and stuff in a little bit here. I've obviously opened it already, but I just got it today. I have another one on the way from the same seller. There's like the nozzles charts and stuff. So yeah. We'll get to the front here, especially on the side. It says it waters large and medium areas. Closed case design for trouble-free performance. Goodness, it's cold out here, so my lips are tightening up. Oh, it's like 30-something degrees, or 40. Anyways, it says 31 to 43 foot spacing. Keep in mind, that's just for the 3.0 radius plus and the 1.5 radius plus. That's what that's basing off of on the spacing. So then we turn on from this side. We got waters large and medium areas and waters full and part circle patterns. Then again 31 to 43 feet spacing. Space sprinkles with 100% overlap for optimum performance. So there's an example of what that means. Like, space this one the same distance where they hit head-to-head coverage, pretty much. That's what that is. Goodness, it's getting windy. I have to talk a little louder. But it says there are 2 nozzles included with the sprinkler. The 3 gallon per minute is installed. The nozzles are easily changed. Use this chart to select the nozzle that is best for your watering needs. So yeah, it gives you the radius, the distance. That's the pressure that you have from your water source. It's like we have a 15 GPM, 50 PSI well pump, so we'll go off of that. So the 1.5, hold on, let's see here, GPM, yeah, so 1.5 spits out 2 gallons per minute at that PSI, and then that goes to 33 feet. So that's not too bad. It's 2 more feet than what they say that can normally water. And then you have, let's see here, where was I? Yeah, so we're at 41 feet for the 3.0, but that shoots out a gallon more because of how much PSI you have. And that's obviously 3.0 gray. So, yep. So they almost. So at 60 psi is basically what a 4.0 nozzle will put out on normal pressure. So that's pretty interesting. And keep in mind, this does not have the disc, like the disc stators. You don't have to swap those discs on this one. And I'm surprised, but I think it's because it's the TDR-2. You noticed? And here I'll read this. Distance of throw can be reduced up to 25%. Full and part circle operation. Push and turn to no tools required. That's one thing I absolutely love about these sprinklers. Closed case design assures trouble-free performance even in harsh surroundings. The only thing I've seen with R50 turf birds from '98 is the well water will literally deteriorate the plastic. Like the minerals in the well water literally turn the filters like almost a light coffee brown, and it's pretty gross. And like the whole system of R50s is pretty much shot from the clear color they were normally in. So anyways, 1.5 and 3 GPM nozzles are easy to change and to match watering needs. Pops up 3.5 inches to clear tall grass. Oh yeah, I didn't realize they popped up that high. I never really used a tape measure on them either. Memory arc, I love that too. It's like if you turn this is basically just saying when you turn it past the little stop, which is not recommended because it can't. They say it's all right, but that's only when they're new. But I've even had new ones. The little rubber piece breaks off, and you have a full circle permanent sprinkler. So, anyways, it says memory arc feature with vandal collar prevents unauthorized changing of the pattern you set. Patented pressure-activated wiper seal. Where is that? Yeah, up here. Pressure-activated wiper seal assures pop even with low water pressure. Yes, and I like that too. It's like I've seen like older sprinklers, like I've had that issue with like golf course sprinklers before, like my 51. Before I reduced the range nozzle size, I'd have a lot of trouble with it staying popped up without losing a whole bunch of pressure because it was leaking because it wasn't full pressure. Efficient water lubricated drive mechanism for long life, no messy oil leaks, quiet operation. Said that again. I think it says it. Summary, yeah. Quiet operation is also over here. They really aren't that quiet, so they go to like rattle like that, you know. I like that. I like that noise though. 3/4 inch inlet, and yeah, easy replacement in existing systems. Made by Rainbird in Mexico. See, like I said, this is from '92. I have one right here from 1991 that I got from Bikilian C. You can check him out. It does not say Mexico on it. However, it does not say Made in USA on it either, though. This is from 1991, a year before this guy. And you also notice when I get this one out of the box, it has a line around the Rainbird and the TDR. I think it might have around these, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this one also has that flatter, the case that slants like this. I think it's cheaper plastic personally, but anyways. So yeah, we'll move on to this side. Efficient, waters large areas. Basically this is just telling you all what I just read already now. Never mind. There is some new stuff. Distance of throw can be reduced up to 25%. Waters fuller parts are less same. Easy push and turn adjustment same. Bigger instrument same. Nozzle same. Heavy duty construction for longer life. Yeah, tell me about it. These things last like 20, 30 years without issues. And by the time they're finally at the end of their life, which is like 25 years, they are still somewhat functioning on the system they're installed on. So they're pretty amazing sprinkler heads. So yeah, we'll get into the top. TDR-2, and that's the sun-faded one. I didn't realize how small these boxes were. It says installation instructions enclosed. Thank you for buying Rainbird products. Man, it'd been kind of nice to get one of these back in the day. Here's the TDR right here. I'm gonna have to kind of set that kind of on the side with this guy in front of it. So here's the TDR. Very dark green case. Then you see it does not have the slants. It's just flat. You see? And it also has like my R50s from 1997's style case. And right here is where you can tell where the date is. It's like literally, right there. It's a 92 right there. You probably can see it. Right at the tip of my thumb in that circle, there's a 92. And then sometimes they're swapped, and it's those two. It's the two on each side of the left stop lineup. So yeah, this one, somebody messed a little bit with this one because I know they come with the stator setting. This is also what I was talking about with the discs. Is neither of these have discs. I'll have to wait till the wind gets done blowing because I don't want the box to blow away. So this one and that one both have the slot like an R50 does. And that one is on low pressure setting. Somebody changed it to that because I guarantee it was on the 3.0 setting originally. And like I said, this one has the line around the cap. Not the cap, but around Rainbird and TDR on both. Just this one. And you also can see it's like a lighter color too. It's like a cheaper, less colored plastic almost. And then you see it also says Mexico right here. That's about all for the sprinkler. I mean, I can pop it up real quick here. I like how smooth they feel when they're brand new. 3.0, obviously the nozzle's there. I'm gonna have the rest of it in the case down there. I just like how they pop down. It's so satisfying. Especially when they're brand new. Everything about brand new. We'll get to the inside of the box now. We'll do one paper piece at a time. the instruction manual. Congratulations, the Rainbow TDR-2 rotor you purchased is one of our most advanced sprinklers. We're certain you'll find the TDR-2 easy to use while it provides years of reliable, trouble-free performance. Thanks for buying the finest brands of sprinklers available in the market. That makes you feel good when you read that. Even in 2025. It covers medium to large areas, 24 foot by 24 foot or larger. Ideal for lawns or ground cover areas, best suited for open areas with few obstructions, excellent in grid, sand, and heavy grass environments. We're going to get to the insides here. We're going to kind of get you to see it here. You can probably pause the video at this point, somewhere around here, and you'll be able to read it. You can pause parts of it, but... So yeah, I'll get to this side now. I don't think very many people see these insides of these. I'm basically looking on just a little tiny rectangle of my camera on my phone right now. That's the only reason I'm seeing how I'm lining it up. Here's the 1.5 nozzle. It's a radius plus, and I'm trying to get it come up to where you can see it. I think I already have it, yeah. There we go. And then also, I didn't realize they had a sweepstakes entry here thing. That was super cool. I read that, by the way. Oh, it's a Denver, Colorado postbox one. That's cool. This came from Washington. That's pretty far away. I'm gonna get this sprinkler back in the box here. There's not going to be any operations, I'm sorry, but I just don't want the box to blow away. So I'll go into this little sweepstakes brochure, or whatever you call it. First one here. You probably just pause it and take a picture, or take a screenshot or something. Also, if you're not subscribed yet, I'd consider subscribing, as I'm going to have more content coming here hopefully soon. Here's the second part. And there is the last part. That's too far away. Here we go. Or too close up. Sorry you hear the dad's blowing off something out there. Oops. There's the fourth part too. Oops. There's that. Just fill all that out just to get a chance for getting something. I'm trying to find. There we go. And then here's this last one. It's not the last one though. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at here. But yeah, these are really cool. These old sweepstakes things. I'm gonna come around to this side. I'm gonna do it over here so I see both sides better. Oh, there goes my bag of nozzles. I think they're pretty cool. I was surprised I found that in there. I don't know if most people, so I'm sure, I think his name is Retro Irrigation now. It used to be Mike Mack, but I think it's Retro Irrigation. Also, here's every single nozzle they made for these sprinklers. You see, the red, I even included the T-Bird's red nozzle. But yeah, I have every nozzle for these now. So yeah, that's almost probably just about it now. Let me get that back in there so we can get blow away. And yeah, say goodbye, TDR. Goodbye. Don't worry, I'm not throwing them away. I would never do that. That'd be evil. Even though I literally just paid like $32 for this. It was pretty good. Or 30. This was the $31 one. The second one I bought was $32 because of the tax. It would have been exactly $30 without tax. So yeah, here's the other one that I was talking about with the no disc. But yeah, Retro Irrigation or Mike Mack, whatever your name is. I want to know the year on your lawn bird rotor, because It has those discs that you like snap into the bottom, and it's just different. And I'm sure it's from the 80s or earlier, because these are the later on style that I know of. But maybe if you could comment down below and help me out here. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.